6 differences between PixelSense and IPS. When it comes to computer monitors, you will be spoiled for choice with the different varieties and features that they come with. If you want to choose one among them, it will be very difficult if you do not know the differences between them in the first place. Two such display types are PixelSense and IPS, which are distinctly different in terms of visual performance. Key takeaways. In-plane switching technology was developed by Hitachi while Microsoft introduced their sophisticated PixelSense touchscreen technology. PixelSense offers a much better user experience due to the natural user interface with multi-user support and object recognition. IPS refers to the display technology practically, whereas PixelSense refers to a specific type of interactive computing surface placed horizontally resembling a touchscreen table. IPS is a much older technology which was developed in the 1990s as opposed to PixelSense, which came to existence after 2007. The 6 differences between PixelSense and IPS. 1. Developers. IPS or in-plane switching refers to the panel or an active matrix LCD screen technology. It was developed by Hitachi in the mid-1990s. This technology offers wider viewing angle and better color quality. On the other hand, PixelSense refers to the touchscreen technology Microsoft introduced with their multitouch computers. It was publicly announced on 29 May 2007. 2. Build. In IPS displays the liquid crystals that move horizontally and are arranged in rows confined by 2 glass surfaces. Both these features offer larger viewing angles and rich and more accurate colors that are more consistent. On the other hand, Microsoft PixelSense is built with software that combined with the multi-touch hardware that allowed the users to share digital contents and touch real-like objects. The Windows Surface and the 360-degree multi-user application design offers a natural user interface or NUI. 3. Reference. In-plane switching refers to the screen technology used specifically in the LCDs or liquid crystal displays. It is considered to be the only practical technology for the active matrix thin film transistor or TFT LCDs. On the other hand, PixelSense refers to the display that is placed in a horizontal orientation, making it look like a table. It is an interactive surface computing platform that can recognize touch and objects. 4. Working process. The IPS technology works on the liquid crystals inside the LCD. These crystals revolve parallel or in plane when voltage is applied. This allows the light to pass through the crystals easily. When the amount of interference is reduced in the light that is generated by the display, the eventual image displayed on the screen looks much clearer. On the other hand, the technology used in PixelSense displays allows vision and touch-based interaction without using the cameras, as the display sensors in each pixel registers what is touching the screen. This pixel photoreceptive ability is assured by the smart algorithm, which even realizes day and night change accurately. 5. Advantages. The IPS display technology offers consistent and accurate colors, wider viewing angles, eliminates tailing when touched, offers clean images, has stable response times and more brightness. In comparison, the advantages offered by the PixelSense screen include ease in use by multiple users. It is cost-effective and offers a much better working and gaming experience, allowing the users to do things fast. It saves space, is easy to maintain, and allows modifying input interfaces. 6. Disadvantages. The disadvantages of IPS display technology are its high cost, higher power requirement, longer response times, and evidence of backlight bleeding and light leaking at the corners and edges of the display. The PixelSense displays, on the other hand, is very delicate and sophisticated technology and therefore is more vulnerable to damages. These costly displays are also not quite portable and are known to have some functionality issues, and things may appear to be washed out in a brightly lit room. Which is better to use, PixelSense or IPS? There is no way to say that IPS is better than PixelSense, or vice versa, because it all depends on the personal preferences more than the features and functionalities of these two types of display technologies. You should ideally go for an IPS display if you want more accurate colors, clearer and brighter images with no tailing when touched, wide viewing angles, and more consistent response times. However, stable as it is, the response times in an IPS display is practically longer. As said earlier, you should also be wary about the leaking lights and backlight bleeding at the edges of these costly displays that have a high power requirement. And, on the other hand, you may choose to stick to PixelSense display if you want to share contents easily with several other users and navigate through touch instead of using a keyboard and mouse. The whole computer being a tabletop, you will also save a lot of space and add to your convenience while playing games or working on this cost-effective touchscreen. You can get things done quickly by modifying the input interfaces as well. However, a PixelSense display should not be your choice if you are looking for portability or want to use it in places that are brightly lit because the images will be washed out. Still, you may fall for the PixelSense displays looking at their ever-growing popularity among the users. The compact design, useful features, and advanced functionalities of these specific types of sophisticated displays make them the future of computing. It is expected that there will be no computers on top of a desk since these displays resembling a table surface itself will be a full computer. With further developments made down the road, there will be more intelligent computer surfaces created that will change the way people use the computers as well as their lives.